Hi. I talked to my friend today and she's moving. And we talked about, the process of moving and change and transformation. I said, what else do you use? And my first thought was, what I would use be DDR Prime. And she said, DDR Prime and adaptive. And I think I've talked about adaptive before and more people know adaptive, but DDR Prime is kind of like an oil that maybe hasn't gotten so much attention. It's a blend, right? It's not just one plant like eucalyptus or lavender. So it is a symphony of different plants together. There's thyme in there and clove. It's a little spicy. Hey there, glad you're here. And what it does, it helps you discern. It's like the oil of transformation. It works on a cellular level. Like you can take that internally to help your cells, kind of process, like the ones that need to go should go. The ones that are healthy enough to stay, because they are in a perfectly normal cycle and always transforming. I mean, there's so many cells that get turned over as we speak. I mean, that is how we stay healthy and stay alive, that the ones that shouldn't be here anymore are going. So if you wanted to remember DDR Prime by a song, it's Shall I Stay or Shall I Go? And I imagine, have been, when you're moving, that's a lot of stuff that you're going through. Like, do I take this? Do I leave it? Emotionally and physically, like what am I kind of saying goodbye to? What do I leave behind energetically, physically? What do I take with me? What do I let go? And I think it's also kind of these seasons in a way that you could look at like this, from fall to winter. What are we bringing into winter with us from the summer? What do we let go of? And it's really an interesting, when you look at things like that, you just have so many chances to grow and to discover things and to process things and to let go of some things that don't serve you anymore. And you could, of course, move and not do any of that, but you would be missing this opportunity to dig a little deeper. And I always recommend this book that it has each essential oil listed only as an emotional ally. What would that oil do for you emotionally? Not physically, not like any other way, but so DDR Prime is like the oil of transformation. So if you're feeling discouraged or stuck or burdened, and especially if you have family patterns that you don't want to live anymore and you don't want to pass on anymore, DDR Prime is a great oil to let go of these family patterns and find better ways and find better patterns to pass along. So that also goes really good with tapping. If you've ever done EFT, that's a great other tool for that kind of thing. And they have these little descriptions down here in the book, and so it'll help you to feel renewed and balanced and almost like a little rebirth, and you get to decide what it is you're bringing with you. Even every day, you could think of this every morning or every evening even. What am I taking from this day into the night with me? What do I want to go to sleep with, and what do I let go of? What do I not bring with me? Like if you unpacked your little backpack and said, no, that can all go, and this I'm keeping. That's what I'm bringing with me into the night and into tomorrow. So this is a great oil for that. You could diffuse it. You could just smell it. Here, just like this, it's super simple. I mean, that's it, right? And why does this do anything? Like, why am I telling you this will do anything? I wish you could smell it. But it does something to you and helpful to you because your olfactory system, your nose, your sense of smell, it goes right into the limbic system of your brain with the seat of emotional learning and transformation. So you could really have an aromatic anchor there where you could smell this and say, all right, I'm letting go of this and this and this. I'm not bringing that with me into tomorrow, tonight. And it will really activate brain cells that work in this way because you asked them to, because you had that intention and because you were clear. So I wanted to just talk about DDR Prime a little bit with you tonight. And 22 gems. Do you have any questions? You could type them in here if you have any comments or questions or something that you'd like to know about this. Let me know. And if you see this afterwards, please reach out to me. If I always forget to say something or some little aspect of something, but that's why you can reach out and talk to me afterwards. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me.